Sauvignon is one of the most planted grapes in the world. It is grown in dozens of different countries, making it very accessible to beginners and experts drinking this wine. If you talk to anybody, everybody knows about a Cabernet Sauvignon, whether they like the varietal or not. Though it is one of the most recognizable varietals, there are two things that you probably didn't know about Cabernet Sauvignon. To help guide me through these two things you didn't know, I have here a Cabernet Sauvignon from Sassy Wines. This is a 2017 Sexy Cabernet Sauvignon. Comes from California in the Paso, Robles region, and it is delicious. The flavors are categorized by boysenberry, blackcurrant, and tobacco. Some very common flavors in a Cabernet Sauvignon, so typically darker fruit flavors. With distinct flavors of tobacco and bold spices, it's very easy to tell when you're drinking a Cabernet Sauvignon. Almost as distinct as the flavor is the color of a Cabernet. Compared to other red wines like Merlot, this is such a rich, bold color, and even at the edge of the wine, you'll notice some purple hues. It's so beautiful and dark, really giving me that sexy vibe, so I definitely recommend checking out this beautiful wine. You can learn more about this Cabernet in the description box below. The first thing you probably didn't know about Cabernet Sauvignon is that the largest continuously producing Cabernet Sauvignon vines are located in Australia. These Cabernet Sauvignon vines are located in Block 42 of the Kalamina Vineyard in the Barossa Valley, which belongs to Penfold. It is assumed that the vines were planted between 1886 and 1888, which will give us an approximate age of 125 years. 125 years later, and you can find these grapes just about anywhere in the world, which is an amazing feat for a Cabernet Sauvignon. The second thing you probably didn't know is that Cabernet Sauvignon holds the title for the most expensive wine ever sold in the world. It is an imperial 6-liter equaling to about 8 bottles of a 1992 Screaming Eagle Cabernet Sauvignon. It was sold at an auction, which then the proceeds did go to charity, for $500,000 in the year of 2000. Imagine paying $500,000 for a bottle of wine. It must have been a delicious Cabernet Sauvignon, or I'm hoping so. But as you can see, it is an incredibly popular wine and people are willing to pay very big bucks to enjoy a Cabernet Sauvignon. If you'd like to learn more about a Cabernet Sauvignon wine tasting, click the video here. I'll catch you in that one. Cheers!